I could just turn that on in the background, and then like for hours just be like, just perfect. Just a little bit of slobber, just like right here. Yep. We're back. This is gonna be part 8. This is part 8. What I'm saying, there's no denying it. There's no other way around it. This is part 8. And, you know, we did Red Dead Redemption the other day. I don't know, I'm gonna do Red Dead Redemption again, obviously. But, I mean, I'm gonna kind of swap up and back and forth and go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, just like that. But, granted, I don't know, I mean, I may keep that original start or go with another start using the controller. Gonna keep both vids either way. We'll see how that goes. That could be huge. That could be huge, just saying. But, in the meantime, let me get this thing going. And, see if we can get the stream set up just right. Well, I gotta send out a notification. Hey, streaming Mass Effect. Letting you know. Yep. Just a moment. Maybe that'll work. Sorry about the quiet moment. Let's get into it.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, shoot. So much to talk about today. I'm so excited about that.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
So it does show up on there. Cool. We're just gonna cancel that though, because this is just so much easier. Right. Anyway, thank y'all to everyone who does show up and watch this. You guys, y'all are the reason. Okay, so elevator to reactor.
I'm blocked.
Ignore what I just said. Well, ignore that command, anyway.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
This one is to reactor.
Passenger trams are offline.
I suppose this is the way, but let's go see.
Now entering main reactor.
So, while we have a moment,
All
let me go ahead and
systems
show
functioning
you
within
guys
accepted
this.
tolerances.
My advertisement for this video is the book Ender's Game. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. This game or this book is incredible. Just about everyone I know has, well, I'm not gonna say everybody I know, but at least 90% of you have probably. That's not even particular. So many people have seen.
Online. How may I assist you?
No, I don't.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Yep. Knew it. Okay, so we go back. But anyway, so that book in particular, Ender's Game, a lot of people have seen the movie. I was recommended it from my friend Rachel Ray, who is on here a lot watching. It's actually a very, very good book, and it is different from the movie itself. There's a lot of differences, a lot of things that were left out of the movie, but that were in the book. You actually are kind of glad for that, because there are things in the book that you're like, yeah, I'm glad that was not in there. That would have probably messed up or taken away from the movie.
User alert.
But
Landline
the,
connections are disabled. Passenger
like
trams are offline.
I like the character changes. I like the character additions. I like the space aspects. I'm recommending it to anyone who likes this streamer or likes Mass Effect, because Mass Effect Ender's Game, you can really get into both if you like one or the other. But I would 100% recommend Ender's Game to anyone and everyone. Yeah. Anyway, that's my recommendation for the evening. Let's see. Looking at this one. Elevator to roof. To tram. To cafeteria. Let's see if we can see what the journal says. The landlines must be reconnected. They can be found on the roof. Wow, that's where we're going right now. So. Yay! What's up, everybody?
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
But, you know, the
Passenger
funny thing about
trams
the
are
Ender's
offline.
Is when my friend Rachel told me to go read it. I forgot I had this on my bookshelf. I got a bunch of books up. I forgot that I had it on the bookshelf and I hadn't read it. But I did, like, immediately. I was like, all right, well, I was looking for
Hostile
something for
contact.
Audible. Yeah.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
That was it? Just the one? I thought I would have been like taking its time kind of thing. More of those. win when you can have it, I guess.
Connections restored.
That's all I need right
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
But, you know, it was packing a punch, kicking some butt. It's a win. What's up, everybody? Oh, we got a war. So with that in mind, now that we've got that done, just you were tracking down, so you need to get to the passenger trams. Which should be right here. Yep.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Whip. Sometimes you gotta do the inadvisable thing. Look.
They are locked in.
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Okay, hold on. Well, how do you get her to do it? Oh.
Hostiles spotted!
Online. Connected.
That's all I need right
Very well, Commander. Logging you.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Without why you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
Here. I didn't know that was what was gonna happen. That was awesome. Sweet. Oh. Heal up. Nasty.
Think we got him, Commander.
We got some bugs. Some bugs. Oh, grand. Well, you gotta admit, it's actually a very classy looking tram. The perfect little railway. Look, yes, we make another decent trip.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Can we speed up a little bit though? I think it's speeding up. Oh, well, it's just gonna sim. It's just gonna sim right through it. That's a good thing. No one really
Now
wanted to
arriving at Rift
wait that whole
Station.
time.
Binary Helix Research Facility.
Which way are we going? That way. Looks like that way. Yep. That music quite chilly. What relax you?
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Oh.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Bugs.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Oh.
Perimeter clear.
So much excitement.
Thanks for the help.
That you lost your breath.
Every few
that.
hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
It's like adrenaline rush. Couldn't handle it. Got the vapors.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Well, your defenses look incredible. Like, I know. There's no way they can beat y'all.
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. All the way full of flash blue bugs.
What is this? No. Go back. It's the medical bay, guard barracks. So that's his office. Dude.
What?
Okay.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Right.
Then why would I?
Okay.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
That's all for now.
Then
Yeah,
I will
rude.
return to my meditations.
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave and die.
It's the medical bay.
Bug out.
Restricted area.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
If I did, I'd totally give it to you.
What? No!
Had bad dreams.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Okay.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
We'll take that.
You're not gonna go to the hot lab.
Where did they come from? Were they at the lab? I never went in the high security area.
Guard barracks. Wow. A lot of guards. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beds. Good job. Good job. Avenger. It's not as good. None of those are as good anyway. Ooh. That's better. A little more kick to it.
I know you'd have a cure by now. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed.
Nutty.
These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon. based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Of course.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
Corona.
I know you can't see that.
Although it's called Thoros B or something like that in this one. It's the Rona. Let's see, militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another. We're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that. Damn right I can't. Yeah.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Ah, Benezia's trying to get the weapon. I just figured it out. Benezia's trying to get the weapon.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Wait, no, what are you doing? Don't hide up against the wall. I do wish they would do something about, well, I mean, it's too late for it now, I imagine. But it would be nice to have him
Something
have
you need?
stamina.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Messed up. Oh no, we've been zapped. Crap. Let's reload that. I think we did something we weren't supposed to do. Well, it does say restricted area, so that should have been quite obvious.
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
How far along did that take us? That's been activated. Good. Is that other guy standing up over there? I think we gotta go talk to the doctor again.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just...
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because
I'd like to... You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the...
We reactivated her on.
We lost... These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand.
But there was no... Thoros B...
Do you imagine that...
Militaries, governments... They'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
There's a reason.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to...
I'll talk to him.
I can't ask you to do this.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine.
God, I wish we could help those guys.
We're not part of you.
He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out.
There was a reason.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Smoke, we're all out.
Lovely. Okay. Let's get to it.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I love the little dudes.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the Hot Labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Okay. Damn, dude.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the Hot Labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Cool.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll...
Where we came in.
Yeah.
Over there.
You just have to.
Oh, there's the guard. We just had to convince the guard to let us go in there. Maintenance area. Can't go in. Alright. This looks like where we're going next.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Oh.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish?
So
You
why
should
did
stand
you just
watches on
stop
the
me?
barricade.
Sure, his mama loves him. Let's try it then. Okay, let's see. Stop shooting that. It's giving me trouble. We got it.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
I did too. Tally's got the know-how.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
regret your decision. Do you know what I am saying? That's what you got for being rude earlier, just saying. That's exactly what that was. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, our entire assault rifle thing is maxed now. And our sniper rifle. So we got that made. I need to kind of start focusing around. Bad. Oh. Backing up. Just go back. Ain't even gotta look. I know exactly where I'm at. Okay, now I gotta look.
She killed the guard, Shepard, just for being in her way.
Cannot act surprised.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Guard was rude too, though. He probably had it coming too. Oh, something's going on. You can see the marker already. Right over here. What's the marker? Return to Dr. Co. Oh, okay. So he was directly underneath this. Yeah. I knew that. I knew that.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
But
let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look.
Such a liar.
The guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Look at that. 24 Paragon. What is that? We're well, we're about halfway. That's a win.
I'm counting your kills. I'm up to 24.
You got a cure for rampaging bugs, Spectre?
So he just opened up for us to go to the maintenance area. We can just pick down and do that. Just as disabled. So what is that? Elevator to restricted area. Oh, okay.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Oh yeah, well I have the distance to the weapon. I don't know. Okay, this is your mama.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die! Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
A little bit nutty. But we need a boss. That was a very, very, very easy boss. Sweet. Another level. He's nutty as hell.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
What the frick? Okay. What is going on?
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Duh, they're controlling the Asari.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us. or return our people to the silence of memory.
Oh. Look at that. Look at that. This is insane. You gotta be the Paragon.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew.
Another achievement.
We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
I think you fight them. And I think you fight one of those in the second game. If memory serves. It's like a giant worm, kind of like SpongeBob.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. We do not contain our mistake. They will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Hill found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years later. This was Rachna's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is giving me entirely Ender's Game vibes. Read the book.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work.
I just let her loose anyway.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? mother always say,
Okay.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Mumble something?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Snap rifle. Not worth it. We could totally sell a bunch of that. Yeah. Guys.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Defeated the Matriarch and eliminated the Ragni in the Hot Labs. Depart Rift Station via the passenger tram that you arrived in. Okay. There we go. That went well. It wasn't that difficult. Look at that lag. There we go. It was relatively easy. It was fun though. It was like a good gunfight. The way the mom was talking though, like you're You have never faced an Asari commando or something like that? Command unit? Yeah. It's tough.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Dang.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
She's just
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
I would have wiped her out. But we're playing as the Paragon. Oh, this stuff you have to put up with. We're back on the ship, though. That one was definitely a lot more talking. Okay, I need to go down there. See if we can sell some of these weapons that I got a bunch of. That would take way too long. If we get more and we have someone with us, we'll just give it to him then.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
To sell. Well, now we got some serious dough, though. This is how much stuff I have. Oh my goodness. How long are we gonna be at this with the clickety? It's like a lifetime achievement would be finishing this clickety. have to keep up with that one.
How are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
Money?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually taught me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
This guy can be such a goody two-shoes sometimes, I swear. It's not even what you
Oh,
want.
before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time.
But that's supposed to be
You know what?
his eventual baby
He
mama.
worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Exactly what I was going to say right there. There's your answer.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course, if he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
There you go.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Okay.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Kind of like really deep poetry.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
So behave. Oh.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
I was not expecting that in the game. But, you know what? More power to you. Great choice in a woman. She's... well. She's got faith. She's racist, but she's faith. She's got faith, but she's racist. It's kind of a mix-up. But at the same time, she's racist against aliens. Does that count? Probably counts.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Need to tone down that hatred. Have faith. I mean, Rex is like a cool character, but I'm not really sure about. It is actually, to me, it's cool that they added that aspect of Ashley into the game. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we need to go upstairs. Pharos is the gas attack. We do need to go to that at some point. Look at all these signs. Missing recon team in the Sparta system. We'll do the bottom one first. Work our way up. While in Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system, the Argos Road Cluster. So we need to go to the Argos Road Cluster, Hydra system.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh, dadgummit. I'm just trying to do my civic duties.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
I appreciate it.
We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Okay. Level 2 heat hazard. Uh-oh. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. It is hot surface. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel. Potassium. Brought to the surface of volcanic activity. Lovely. Step. Alright, so we're going to take Ashley with us this time, and we will take... We'll take it. We'll take it. They're kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, okay.
There's the down shaft. This must be the place.
Careful, Commander. Geth, it's a trap!
goodness. Well, looks like we got all that. Let's see where we're at on stream. Hour and 40 minutes. That's probably a good spot to finish the stream off. We could go and do some more like the little mission, but I don't really think that'd be a good idea because then we can keep going. We're gonna be over the 2-hour mark. You just never know. We're probably going to we're just gonna save. Come back over here. So I'm going to do next is going to be a Red Dead episode, and then after that we'll come back and do another episode of this at some point. And I'm probably gonna do this one tomorrow. I'm gonna do a couple streams tomorrow. That's the goal. That's the thinking. I'd like to do some videos of Ark on PlayStation, but I don't know if I can actually do that. Internet seems to not hold up too well when I do live streams of that on PlayStation. It seems to be holding up just fine when I do the stuff here on the PC, and it's a lot more clear, very clear with it. But anyway, so we're going to definitely be doing some more Red Dead stuff. And hey, everyone who watched, I appreciate you. Everyone who continues to watch, y'all are the reason. Y'all are great. Like I said though at the beginning of the stream, make sure you check out Ender's Game, the book. It's a really good book. I just finished it. Next, I'm not sure. I may continue on with that series, or I may try out this series that I've been looking into by Brandon Sanderson. It's called the Stormlight Archives. I've been looking at that one. Might give both of them a shot. But anyway, thank y'all for watching the stream. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. And I hope y'all have a great rest of the night. See you then. Thank you, and if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to watch more, subscribe, and if you get annoyed by the little notifications, just turn off